Gutter Trash is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
Welcome to Gutter Trash. I am going more insane every episode.
That's good.
Yeah. Episode 71, The Sweet Tooth by Jeff Lemire. My name is Eric.
And I am Jason.
Folks, hold on to your hats for this one. You want to listen throughout the entire episode, let me tell you.
Oh, yes.
Because I know a lot of you will maybe shut this off 5 minutes in when we figure out that we're not yet talking about the comic or the movie.
Which is usually a apt solution to your problem.
Yeah. You will want to listen to the whole thing, and this may go extra long today, folks. Just saying, we got big surprises coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
or at least one.
A surprise is coming.
Yeah. I'm excited. I honestly can't believe
that this happened.
This happened.
Yeah.
It seems like a dream.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely surreal that this is happening.
What a good sport he must be.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I won't say anything.
Yeah. But, yeah, so otherwise, though, how's it going?
Excellent. I'm doing excellent.
Really?
Having a bizarre weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
not including the thing we got coming up.
No, yeah, not including that, unless that somehow has affected my entire weekend, like
right.
Like the time-space continuum. But I've got a weekend of fun that is not very like Jason-ish.
All right.
Like last night, my beautiful girlfriend and I went to a VFW hall to do karaoke. Actually, Kathleen invited me because a couple of her friends were going, and it was like a private party, and they wanted us to hang out with them. There's like 4 different birthdays going on. It was like this crazy thing, and I was like, well, I won't do karaoke. You know, I kind of like hanging out there and drinking.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, I won't do it either, but we'll just have fun.
So what song did you say?
Well, I didn't plan on doing any songs, but let me preface this. I didn't get drunk, but they had $1.25 drafts, like anything.
Right.
Of course, they didn't have, like my favorite beers, but they had Amber Bock. I drink Amber Bocks for $1.25. And after, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them, which, they were probably a good portion water, but, because I didn't get drunk, but I ended up doing a duet with the British karaoke DJ. We did a Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy. It was really fun, and that was the only one I did. Kathleen ended up doing 2 or 3. She did like Baby Got Back and the Journey song, the one with the na 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 Journey song. I forget what that's called. Na 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 na.
The Lights Go Out in the City.
Maybe that's it. But yeah, I can't remember. No, I don't know what it's called.
The lights go out in the city.
Is that it?
Blah 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 blah.
I can't remember.
Blah 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 blah.
Maybe I was a little drunk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I can't remember. I just remember all the na part.
Yeah.
It's like 18 minutes long.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's the one then.
I think that is the one.
But then the other thing, like that's the first half, and then tonight after I leave here, I'm going to watch Wrestlemania on live pay-per-view with like 3 guys I went to high school with, and Kathleen, and one of the guys' his girlfriend. But the guy I used to buy weed off of in woodshop class. It's at his house. So I'm pretty excited. I haven't seen wrestling in like the last 20-something years.
You disappoint me as a human being.
Thank you.
No problem.
I I was only hoping that my mullet would have been here by the time of wrestling.
Right.
That would have just been super appropriate. But I gotta wait another week, so
2 weeks.
Well, at least one, maybe two. Yeah, because I don't know if I want to get it right before my birthday or like a week before. Because my hair's getting a little long. It's the longest it's been
in a while.
A long time. But yeah, so my crazy weekend is Bizarro Jason. Do you have any Bizarro Eric things going on?
Well, I saw The Crazies.
Oh, yeah.
Last night.
That's pretty crazy.
Was that
good?
It was excellent.
I mean, my joke. Did you like the joke?
Yes.
Okay, that's what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. How was the film?
The movie was okay.
Okay. Sweet. Was it scary?
There were some tense parts in it. A couple parts where I kind of just shied away, and I'm usually not one to do that. Had easily one of the most badass kill scenes I've ever seen in any movie ever.
Really?
Yeah. Just badassery.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you off the air because you'll probably never see this movie.
I don't know. It's a Romero, right?
Yeah.
I might see it. I like Romero.
Well, I mean, it's a remake of a Romero.
Oh, he didn't do this one.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I can tell you right now that Romero's version is one of the worst movies I've ever watched.
Really? Okay, I haven't seen that one either. Actually, I'd never heard of the Romero version until this one came out. How horrible is that?
Yeah.
I don't know my shit. Obviously,
Romero people only know his zombie movies.
Yeah. I mean,
which is sad.
I've seen the zombie movies lots and lots and lots of times.
I haven't seen all of his movies, but I've seen some of his non-zombie films. Some of them are excellent movies.
Really?
Martin is probably my favorite of his movies. I really enjoyed The Dark Half.
Is that what the show was based on?
No.
No. Different scenario?
Different Martin.
Okay.
It's a vampire movie.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
It's really, really good. What else have I seen by him? Bruiser, I also really liked. I know some people don't, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's got the Misfits in it.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
The old Misfits?
Michael Graves' Misfits.
Okay. Cool. Even better.
Yeah, yeah. Did that. Put up a website yesterday, which we have already announced. So hopefully everybody is going to check out ok-panic.net.
That's ok-panic.
Yes.
.net.
And it's okay to panic.
Yeah. I think I'm going to panic.
Yeah.
Because we get... did we talk? We talked about the scenario behind this, right? Like how we're drawing stuff every couple weeks.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to panic a little.
I am as well.
There's deadlines in my life now.
Yeah. But it's an every 2-week deadline.
Yeah.
You should be able to cover
I
that.
should, yeah.
And, I almost killed a dog yesterday. Possibly did kill a dog.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sweet tooth.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about
I feel like shit.
Oh, don't.
I hit a dog in front of the entire city of Kettering yesterday.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh, but I mean, yeah, it's. I can't even imagine. I wasn't there, but
yeah.
It wasn't your fault.
No, the dog was off the leash. It was already running through the street. Another car had actually hit it before I did. It was just recoiling into my grill.
Wow. Yeah. And they it looked like they were taking it away for like they grabbed it. It wasn't like
it was still alive.
Yeah. I'm sure it still is. Don't worry.
All right.
Don't worry. Oh, don't beat yourself up over that.
Yeah.
It'll all be okay.
Yeah. And in happier news, I've been playing Brutal Legend, which is quite possibly the greatest conglomeration of awesomeness into one package.
Video games,
comedy, and metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just absurd, over-the-top violence.
Which usually goes with comedy and metal.
Yeah.
If you put those two together, you're going to get over the top violence.
Right.
But yeah, I witnessed you playing about 10 minutes of it, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Some great guest voice actors.
Yeah. An awesome soundtrack, full of awesome metal, and some not so awesome metal. But it's metal.
Yeah, it's better than I don't know.
It's better than any Tony Hawk soundtrack.
I was trying to think of a video game soundtrack, and then the last thing I can remember is like Dig Dug, and I was like, but I really like the music in Dig Dug. It's like the last video game I've played.
Hey, all the old school 80s 8-bit video game music, that's all awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I like there's a band called The Advantage that I'm sure there's like 20 bands, but I saw them play live, and they cover a bunch of old NES songs, and they're amazing, really talented musicians.
There's a band called Anamanaguchi who they play music that's like it's from an 80s video game, but like they have guitars and stuff in it. Like there's no vocals or anything like that, but it all sounds like you could easily be playing like a Mega Man video game, like while you're listening to that.
But it's all original.
But it's all original.
That's cool.
And I guess they're doing the music for the Scott Pilgrim video game.
Okay,
yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, that's about to explode, right?
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim. I need to order some more of those for the store.
I've always been interested in them, but at the same time, I'm not a 20-year-old hipster.
Right. There is that.
Yeah.
It's a hurdle that I'm sure you can.
Yeah. I will see the movie mostly just because I really like Edgar Wright. And that Shaun of the Dead pretty much cemented the fact that I will follow that man's career no matter what. Him and Simon Pegg, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'll have to check out the book, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And get familiar with the character.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Who cares?
Or not. I hear the movie pretty much encompasses all of the books at once, so...
Okay. So you don't need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Save me some time. Thanks, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Condense it into 2 hours.
So... Sweet Tooth. Jeff Lemire. 5 issues. Vertigo Comics, DC, imprint.
These are facts.
$2.99 an issue.
Except for number 1.
So $1 for number 1. Yeah.
That's right.
Autographed. What mine is, anyway.
Yeah, mine's not.
Yeah.
I've never met the guy.
You should have. He was sitting right next to Jeffrey Brown.
Was he?
Yeah.
He was right there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just so infatuated with Jeffrey Brown. I was floating off the ground like, I can't believe he's here.
Even though he was there the year before that.
No, I'm just kidding. I think I did walk by Lemire's table, and I was going to flip through his wares.
Yeah.
But he had a few people there, and I was like, I'll come back. And it was just one of those things I never did.
Yeah.
But he's on the scene.
Yeah.
I might check him out. I think he's... I think he's going to be at TCAF. I'm going to try to go there. So check him out. Maybe I'll have him sign my Sweet Tooth.
Maybe. And what you also could have done is you could have Jeffrey Brown sign an issue of Sweet Tooth
That's
as well.
true. I did not know that at the time. Actually, I wasn't out at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he... was this a spoiler? This is even ahead of what we're reviewing.
Yeah, I think so. It's in issue 6.
Yeah.
Okay, this is weird. We're only reviewing the first 5 issues. 7 issues are out. We've read all 7 issues.
Yeah. But the first 5 is a storyline.
Right.
So, but Jeffrey Brown does appear in issue number 6.
Yes, he does.
As a hockey player that gets his ass kicked by one of the main characters. That's pretty awesome.
But, this is Jeff Lemire. He, I guess his most famous work before this was the Essex County trilogy.
Yeah.
Which I hear nothing but good things about. And like I was, when he was at Windy City last year, I had thought about buying it. But it was like a $40 gigantic trade paperback.
Like all 3 in one or something?
Yeah,
okay.
It was like the size of like the Bone collection.
Wow. Yeah, the Bone book, as they call it.
And I didn't want to carry that through the streets of Chicago.
Yeah, those things are huge. Like, it was funny, yesterday, actually, I was making a trade paperback order at Mavericks, and I went over to the desk, which is like, I don't know, 100 feet from our trade paperback section.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah, are we out of bone? And I like only had to walk halfway back to the,
Before I
saw it. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's on there. Because it's like three or four, thick graphic novels wide.
Right, yeah.
So, but, yeah. I'll see if we can order the smaller versions or whatever, so you can take them one at a time.
Then he also did a graphic novel for Vertigo called The Nobody, which was a sort of retelling of the Invisible Man story, set in a small Canadian fishing village.
It sounds quirky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never read anything by him other than Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, I read The Nobody and really enjoyed it. It was enough and the $1 cover price for the first issue was enough to make me pick up first issue.
That's a good move on Vertigo's part.
It really is. Good job, Vertigo.
It got me to pick up Greek Street, Unwritten. What else?
Joe the Barbarian.
Well,
of course, you were going to get that anyway.
If it was $5, I would have bought that.
Right.
But yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah. I enjoyed it enough that I got the second issue, and then the rest of the issues just kept piling up in my file until I bought them like a week ago.
Yeah. Oh, you bought them all after I picked it?
No,
okay.
I bought them before you picked it.
Oh, well, that's weird.
But it was just coincidence that you happened to pick it.
That is weird, because I thought you'd been buying them as they all came out.
No. So this is the first time I sat down and read issues basically 3 through 7, even though we're only reviewing the first 5. And I also got to say, another good thing about Vertigo is their first trade paperback collections that they come out with for a new series are all $10.
Yeah.
Which is a really good deal as well.
Right. Yeah, it's like 5 issues worth or whatever.
Yeah. But I have to say that the first 5 issues of Sweet Tooth are going to make for an awful trade paperback.
Because it's kind of a cliffhanger?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
A story arc should have some sort of conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can still set it up to tell more stories afterwards. Obviously, that's what you want to do.
Right.
But, it shouldn't just sort of end.
Yeah, I can see that. I was going to say maybe they should have put like a preview of the 6th one, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, obviously, we bought the 6th and the 7th, and probably we're going to keep on going. But,
I plan to.
Maybe they'll pull a Invisibles on this and not release the first trade until, the first 2 storylines are over.
Yeah. Actually, I know we've already ordered the first trade.
Okay,
it was in the last one's previous. So, yeah. No such luck. But, yeah, you're right. That I hadn't thought about that. It is kind of an odd spot to end a collection.
That said, individually, I really enjoyed these.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's very good. I like whenever an artist and a writer are the same person and they are good at both things.
Right.
And this is that case. That was a really poorly worded sentence.
Yes, it was. Not a fan of his art.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think, okay. Let me put it this way. I'm not a fan of his art in this.
Okay.
I really liked The Nobody. Because it was black and white and monochrome. Just shades of blue. And I think that really works with his style. But having Jose Villarruba, who is one of the most painterly colorists in comics, paint over his artwork, I don't know, it's a mishmash.
I see what you mean. His art style does seem like it would lend itself, because it's very brushy and I think it would lend itself really good to black and white. But I think the color helps the story because of all the the woods and all the it's just very earthy. There's a lot of trees and animals and horses and deer and a lot of it.
And they're all kids.
Yeah.
All those horses and deer.
Mostly. Mostly. In the first 5 issues, there's only one.
Sure, yeah.
Spoiler. But yeah, like, even, like, you know, seeing, like, his shirt, you know, like that flannel and
Right.
fire. I mean, I see what you mean, but I think the story necessitates color, but his artwork sort of seems like it would shine better in black and white.
Right. And I'm not dissing the color at all. I think it's beautifully colored.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think the two things mix well together.
Right.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Like,
It's an odd mesh.
Huh?
It's an odd mesh.
Yeah. I think this would be better if it was done in, like, you know, maybe like sepia tones or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, as long as there was like a little brown, like a little earthy kind of feel to it.
But that said, otherwise, I really enjoy his art, and I think Jose Villaruba is one of the best colorists working. But it's an odd matchup.
So, what do you think of the story?
Story, I think, is pretty good so far, and unfortunately, I have to justify it like that because it doesn't end.
Yeah. It's weird because I was reading The Road right before Sweet Tooth came out.
Yeah.
And it's very similar, yeah.
I haven't read The Road or seen the movie yet, but I know of it, and it's post-apocalyptic, father and son on the
traveling,
right. This is post-apocalyptic, father figure, son surrogate traveling.
It's like the anthropomorphic version of The Road.
Right.
But not as bleak as The Road.
Yeah.
The Road was a little bleaker.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. It's still pretty bleak.
Yeah.
They go into a town and there's just nothing but corpses piled into the school football field.
I love that the team was the Vultures too. That was pretty good. Full little tidbits of comedy.
Yeah. But blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we got 2 main characters. We got Gus, a allegedly 9-year-old boy who has deer antlers growing out of his head and floppy ears.
Yeah, kind of deer ears.
Yeah. And he has been raised in seclusion in the middle of the woods by his father for, 9 years, allegedly.
Yeah, his mother died
I think in childbirth, even, or...
Yeah,
I think
they mentioned, like, he met her when he was really little, maybe. I can't remember.
I don't remember either. But apparently some sort of disease has struck the world, which is weird because it's also very similar to the Crazies. Excuse me, Joe.
Sorry, Joe. Disease struck the world. You're like, were we reviewing a movie or a comic this episode? Because I was just talking about the Crazies for some reason. But I thought it was a comic.
There's a disease. It's killed off quite a bit of the adult population, and the only children born are somehow part animal. At least that's what we know. It's what we've been told up to this point.
The character's dialogue seems to suggest this, because you only see Gus.
Yeah. But eventually Gus's father, gets sick and dies. And he lives with the corpse for months until it completely decomposes.
Yeah. Kind of depressing.
Yeah. But his father has been training him to survive on his own. But unfortunately, there are hunters who go looking for these mutated animal kids.
Yeah, they seem to allude that there might be something that's keeping them from dying, like some gene or something in their blood, and they're trying to
extract it.
Right. They want to live.
Yeah. So they lure Gus into a trap by placing candy bars throughout the forest.
Kids love candy.
Kids do love candy. I love candy.
You're a big kid.
I'm a big kid.
Oh.
And this leads Gus into a trap. Who he's about to be killed by a couple of hunters. Is saved by Mr. Jeopard.
Rhymes with leopard.
Yes. Who is a gigantic Clint Eastwood survivalist type.
I could see Clint Eastwood. Actually, Kathleen said on her blog that she thought Charles Napier would make it really good.
Right.
I thought that was pretty apt.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. And just a gigantic authoritarian old guy.
Mm-hmm. Kind of salt of the earth, tough bastard. Great eyes.
Yeah. Blue collar. Other words that describe that type of person. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say kinky.
Kinky? No, that wasn't the word. I was going to say, damn it! I'm really bad at thinking about words. So he's very solid, like, thick, damn it! It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh well, let's move on.
Alright.
We're moving on.
Bah
humbug. Indeed. So, they meet up.
Mr. Jeopard saves Gus. And, Jeopard, is heading to, the preserve. So he tells Gus that it's a safe place for children like him. Also, we find out that, maybe something's off about Gus, because, he claims to be 9 years old, but according to Mr. Jeopard, the disease that caused all this to happen didn't happen that long ago.
Yeah, I suppose it was 7 years ago. Suggesting somehow Gus may be either the cause or misinformed.
Right.
And we don't know which one.
But,
So yeah, it's like an adventure. I love books like this, like Why the Last Man was real similar.
Right.
Lone Wolf and Cub. Just like these travel books where instead of like a character being in a situation, where things come to them, basically
they are
traveling through things.
Passing through the things that are happening.
I like those kind of stories. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Journey stories. Exactly. Don't stop believing.
I don't. I never would stop. I believe in Sweet Tooth.
But yeah, they go on their way and they run into some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some things happen. Some bad shit goes down. We discover that Gus is a little more resilient than they might think he is.
Mm-hmm. He likes candy a little bit more than...
He loves some candy.
Has some crazy candy fever dreams. I've had those. I know how that is. Post-Halloween pig-outs always result in crazy, crazy dreams.
Yeah. And, and I don't want to spoil the end of it because it is still fairly recent and the trade isn't out yet.
Yeah. Wow, we're resisting a spoiler.
I know. Hey, at least I found out that, when we spoiled the fuck out of Moon, at least people listened to us and, didn't listen to the episode before they...
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good job, people.
Yeah.
So people wrote in and said, they went and watched the movie?
Yeah.
Wow. Sweet. That's amazing.
I know.
We've affected the fabric of reality. We've changed people's lives.
Or made them go see a movie
that
they were maybe going to see anyway.
Yeah, it was in their stack of DVDs already. Time to get around to it. But yeah, I wanted to say about his artwork too. I forgot a while ago. I didn't catch this until issue 4 when they go to the town where they meet a bunch of other people.
Right.
His art reminds me a lot of Raymond Pettibone, the guy that did all the Black Flag and SST artwork.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of rough, and kind of funny, but kind of dark,
right?
And kind of sketchy. I don't know if that's an influence or not, but I can see that in his work, maybe.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that guy's artwork. Pettibone.
Like I said, my initial snap judgment statement may have been a little harsh, but I really do like his artwork. I just think that the coloring with this doesn't match with it very well.
I can see that. I hadn't really thought about it, but once you mention it, it seems like his art would pop a little bit better.
Yeah,
like just some of these.
Again, it may also be like the paper quality.
Oh, I love the paper quality.
I know you do, but that's because you're awful.
I love that. It's like, it's old. It's like newsprint. It's nice.
Further proof that it should be monochrome or gray tones.
Yeah. I wonder if the trade will have slicker paper, or not slicker paper, but
they usually don't.
Yeah.
Vertigo trades usually keep the same stock.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because that's how they sell them so cheap.
It is darn cheap. $9.99 or $7.50 if you buy the Mavericks, because they're 25% off.
Wow. Is that all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
25% off all trades, hardcovers, and manga.
Why would I want that?
There's some good ones. Golga 13. What? I've read a very small portion of manga.
I've read Sanctuary. It's pretty much the only
that's
manga
like
I've read.
Is that like the Goodfellas of manga, sort of?
I think so, or something like that. Maybe the Departed of manga.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Which is weird because that is based on a Japanese film.
Oh, really?
The Departed.
Really?
It's based on.
Oh, that's right. At the end of the film.
Affairs.
Yeah, I forget the title, but at the end of the film, it has
I believe it's Infernal Affairs.
An homage.
Could be. It's a remake.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So, Sweet Tooth, good stuff.
Sweet Tooth recommended.
It's almost like a buddy movie.
Yeah,
these two guys, fun-loving dudes, happening cats.
Yeah. Singing and dancing.
No, at least, yeah.
At
least in my mind.
Yeah. Got some wacky situations that happen. Hilarity ensues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're right. It does kind of leave you hanging. So if you invest in the first 5, be aware that you're gonna want to keep going. Yeah, you can't just stop there without being a little frustrated.
Yeah,
it'll give you the mental blue balls.
Right, and I think like that. It's actually the weakest part of the whole thing is that it does leave you at that cliffhanger. Because I've seen other books that do that, like. Brian K. Vaughan is the master of the cliffhanger. He can end a story and make you want to find the next issue and figure out what the hell's going to happen.
Right.
This one doesn't really do that so much. This one just sort of pisses you off, and then you're like, well, I guess I gotta get the next one.
Right. You're like, damn it, what happens?
Right. Whereas Brian K. Vaughan is like, oh shit, I gotta get the next one.
Maybe
Brian K. Vaughan should be writing this, is what I'm saying.
Or people should just stop reading at number 4 and decide if they want to continue, because it's kind of a good ending. They're like traveling together. We're flipping through them as we speak.
That looks like it's a preview for Joe the Barbarian.
See,
you are wrong.
That's what I'm saying. You should just read that. It's a much better book. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's a tough one, actually.
I haven't read the 3rd issue yet.
I haven't either.
Did not enjoy the first one.
Oh.
And was kind of lukewarm on the 2nd.
Really?
So I guess by, rule of nature is that I'll probably actually maybe enjoy the 3rd one.
Yeah. And by the end of the series, you'll love it.
Yeah. You're kind of right. It does issue 4 does kind of end at a point where it's one of those good cliffhangers that makes you want to continue reading.
Yeah.
Where at the end of issue 5, it's not so good cliffhanger that just makes you say, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it just teases you.
It teases my cock.
Whoa. Hello.
Hello.
I said hello to your penis just now.
Thank you. It appreciates.
You know, I'm still trying to think of that word to describe Jeopard. Like, I've never stopped, so like, I'm like, my mind is only halfway listening to what me or you were saying. And
is it penis? Is that what
That's
the word you're
penis.
looking?
It's an S word. I think
schlong.
No.
Strong?
Strong, no. Sultry, no.
Solid
C.
Seductive. Silky?
Maybe it is silky.
Sumptuous.
No, I think it was silky.
Silky?
I think you're right. He feels like he would be made out of silk, that Jeopard. Like a nice satin sheet. Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
It's either a cow or a motorcycle outside of your window. But yeah, good stuff.
Very good stuff indeed. Thank you for forcing me to finally read it.
Yeah. I'm glad we did. And you should as well. You should as well. Damn it.
What? I still can't think of it.
Can't think of the fucking word.
Soapy. Slippery.
Heck yeah, it's not it's like something
strenuous.
Oh, man. I know once we think of like
sinewy.
Oh, that was I'll email you if I think of it.
And then I'll
add it to
edit it and yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just be like, oh, it's this, and you can do an impression of me going, that's it.
Yeah.
Or I'll just say it now. That's the word. That was it.
Okay.
And then you can just edit that. Right. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this book.
I don't either.
This is good.
Yeah.
Buy it.
Yeah.
All right.
Take a break.
Okay.
Got big things coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm very excited, and you should be as well. This will be by far the best part of the episode. So if you soldiered on this far,
we're rewarding you for once.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I'm sticking with you, 'cause I'm made out of glue. Anything that you might do, I'm gonna do too. You held up a stagecoach in the rain, and I'm doing the same. Saw you hanging from a tree, and I made believe it was me. I'm sticking with you, 'cause I'm made out of glue. Anything that you might do, I'm gonna do too.
Go into the stratosphere.
Soldiers fighting with the calm,
but with you by my side I can do anything. When we swing, we hang past right and wrong. I'll do anything for you. Anything you want me to, I'll do anything for you. Oh, oh, I'm sticking with you. Oh, oh, I'm sticking with you. Oh, oh, I'm sticking with you. Oh, oh, I'm sticking.
Hey, welcome back to Gutter Trash.
Howdy.
So that song, before we move on, I want to say something. That my imagining is that between issues 4 and 5, at the end of issue 4, Mr. Jeopard and Sweet Gus are riding off on their horses together, and my theory is that Sweet Tooth began singing that song, and and in Jeopard's mind, that's when he decided where their next destination was going to be. Although it seems like Jeopard actually joined in and played along because of the other voice, so maybe he really secretly enjoyed it.
He's into it.
He's into it, yeah.
That's why I think that in future issues he'll go back and save Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
So that they can have more sing-alongs.
Oh yeah, they want to do Fiddler on the Roof together or something.
Go.
Awesome.
I kind of hate you, but at the same time I thank you. Because that is a terrible song. But now, at least, I no longer have Don't Stop Believin' stuck in my head.
After several weeks.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Can I get it out? I want to stop believing now.
Sweet. You can. You can. What? Sweet Tooth?
Sweet
yes.
Tooth, yeah.
Sweet Tooth.
So, Jason.
Yes, sir.
We have some exciting things going on right now.
Oh, yeah. I honestly can't believe things came together this way.
Yeah, I am as shocked as you are. I'm just reeling from how this is happening right now.
Right.
But folks, just without further ado, Jeff Loeb.
Hey!
Thank you. Thank you.
Jason. Hey, Eric. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you
for coming.
so much for
Oh,
coming.
Wow. My great pleasure. I'm a sometimes fan of the show.
Really?
Yeah. Occasionally I listen, late at night when I'm trying to go to sleep. I put Gutter Trash on and it just does the trick. It's great.
Right. Puts it right out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you for that, really. It's
No problem. Is it our
best sleep
dulcet
aid.
tones? That,
it's a combination of the witty banter and the awkward silences that really help me.
Those are two of our strengths.
Yeah.
Well, at least
definitely,
one of those.
definitely.
The latter of it. But so you've heard us probably mention your name on the show, maybe.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once or twice, anyway. And I know I appreciate everything that you have to say
Right.
about my
Everything?
work. Yeah, everything. No, well, what I've heard anyway has been pretty complimentary, and that's it's an honor for me to be here with a couple of guys who are obviously very big fans of my work because
Okay.
I work hard. I work hard for you. And for the fans.
Okay,
and
so you usually fall asleep right away then when you're listening to this.
It's pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I know how uncomfortable flattery can be.
It's
Hard
hard.
to take a compliment, right?
Yeah, it is, and I'm not used to that.
Understandable. I
yeah.
mean, even with all your success, I'm sure being at conventions or everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm really excited then, because you emailed and said you were going to be in town. He thought the Gem City Con was this weekend.
Yeah, I was here in town for the convention. I must have got my dates mixed up. I don't know.
It happens.
So now that you know that it's not this weekend, are you still coming back then?
Oh, I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna have a week long
Wow.
date and adventure.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
actually it's more than it's 2 weeks. I believe.
Is it really 2
Yeah.
weeks? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's the 11th.
God damn it! All right, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jim Valentino will be there.
All right.
So, I mean-
He's definitely
He's a draw.
worth coming back for sure.
Actually, I was kind of, I was hoping he would stay. I was just going to invite you out to lunch at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah,
We'll
hey,
talk.
if
We'll
you-
talk off air.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, there's a restaurant, Christopher's. They have a lot of I don't know if you like vegetarian food, but they have,
I don't.
Well, they have some.
They have meat and stuff too.
Okay, good.
Some of the vegetarian stuff tastes just like chicken, though. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah?
you're a fan of chicken,
Really? I don't have chicken very often.
Right.
I'm not sure what it tastes like.
Oh, okay.
To be honest.
Like a lot of other things.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
right.
Maybe I'll try it while I'm here.
I mean, eating there could be the most fun you have with your clothes on.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind
We'll
because
have to-
I like fun and I especially like it when I don't have to take my clothes off.
Right.
So I'll definitely look into that while I'm here.
Sweet.
Yeah. Any other date and sites that I should see while I'm here? Because this is exciting.
Not much.
Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of too cold out to go wandering.
Yeah.
With the right pat.
We got Pat Air Force.
Air Force
Museum.
Base, nice.
They have an IMAX in there.
Do they really? Yeah.
If you like documentaries about
I like
airplanes.
I like big movies. I like the widescreen action. So
that actually, I mean, obviously, you've heard the show, kind of.
I have occasionally, yeah.
But we like to keep it fast and loose.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
But
yeah, trust me.
I mean, we can't pass up the opportunity of having you here and not interviewing you in some way.
Naturally,
right? So speaking of big movies, Firestorm, the Howie Long firefighter action movie.
Yes.
How did you come about putting that together?
Did I write that? I was so stoned in the 90s. Right. You guys, I swear, no. I made so much money
off Commando,
off of Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah,
Teen Wolf 2. That movie had a fucking sequel, Teen Wolf 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then
in the theaters.
And yeah. I mean, better than direct to video shit.
Yeah.
Everything's
direct to video. You got it into the theaters.
Damn right I did.
Special.
Yeah. So I did so much blow in the late 80s and early 90s.
Right.
I don't know what I fucking wrote.
Wow.
Yeah. I gotta...
It's a real
Firestorm.
Confessions on the show.
Yeah.
I feel like Sally Jesse Raphael.
I'll have to get that from Netflix, because honestly, I hadn't looked at my filmography in a while.
Oh, yeah. IMDb yourself. It's impressive.
Yeah. Do you remember working on Smallville or
I do.
Lost at all?
I do, yeah.
You were
that was
by that point, so.
I had gotten
Okay,
it was the 90s were a rough time.
All right.
And then, after
so basically like Commando, Teen Wolf, that just sort of that put you on the path of, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Big money success.
Exactly. It's the culture really in Hollywood to blow guys and do a lot of cocaine. So, yeah.
I thought you said do blow.
What?
Were you talking about do and blow? Or?
What are we talking about?
You said blow guys?
You were talking about Smallville?
Okay, so I was confused. Okay.
Huh.
I heard you say something.
Yeah, I worked on Smallville.
Okay.
It was awesome.
That's okay.
It was great to sort of shape the mythology of Superman on television by introducing Silver Age elements that really have no place on television in the first place.
Right.
It was great.
on a mainstream television
Yeah,
show.
No flights, no tights.
Right.
Red kryptonite is fine.
Right.
So
and everyone else wearing tights is okay too.
Absolutely, yeah.
But to be fair, that was more after your.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, if it had been up to me, I would have had him in that costume so fast.
Right.
Yeah.
The one he's currently wearing, the black with the silver 8 on it or something.
No, not that one. His actual
okay.
red and blue.
All right.
So you didn't come up
tight.
with the blur. That was not your idea.
I didn't. The red blue blur was not my. That was after I left.
I'm sorry, Jeff. How do you know about that?
I've seen two, maybe 3 episodes. I saw the very first episode and then a couple more with Kathleen. I saw the blur.
You saw the red blue blur. Yeah. That's a big part of the show now, apparently. I don't know why they don't just call him Superman. It seems kind of silly.
I know, it's like if he's going to go by a name.
Yeah, no, red blue blur, really, it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it's
I wish I had written that.
It's catchy,
honestly.
Right. Yeah, it's Siegel and Schuster rolling over in their grave that they didn't call him that originally.
Right.
Or, of course, one of them's alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They might both be alive, I don't know.
No, one of them's dead.
Yeah.
Both might be dead.
Yeah, I know at least one of them is because we had some creepy dudes that wanted to buy Superman 75 that we had autographed because it was autographed by the one that died or something. I don't know.
Weird.
Why would he? He had nothing.
How would it have been?
That'd be like having Jeff Loeb autograph that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was only signed by one of them, and he wanted to buy it before that guy died. I think that's what it is.
It's even creepier.
Yeah.
Of course, on the other hand, I'm holding on to my Dick Giordano comics.
You hold on to your dick? I hold on to my dick all the time.
Yeah, really? Yeah. He's a good artist. Yeah.
He just died.
I like Dick a lot. Did he really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Figured, I guess
I've been traveling a lot lately.
Been traveling a lot. You kind of had a falling out with DC, maybe?
Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to a lot of what goes on over there right now.
Dick Sprang, there's a good name.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
There are a lot of great dicks in comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too bad,
Dick Dillon.
I would say you would be an honorary great Dick in comics.
Would I really?
Yeah.
That means so much to me.
Dick Loeb.
Jeff Dick Loeb.
Yeah.
We'll call you that from now on.
That's so nice of you guys. Really.
It's
it's
a pantheon of dicks.
It really warms my heart to have Dick on me.
Right.
As a title.
Right.
So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I will take that Dick and I will do great things with it, I promise.
I'm sure
Great
you will.
things like Ultimate X and Ultimate New Ultimates and other great titles.
I'm
for
excited.
Marvel.
I'm excited about Ultimate X. I really am. Art Adams, one of my favorite artists of all time.
He's all right. Yeah, he's doing all right work, I guess.
You worked with him on Hulk.
Yeah.
The whole-
Now you're
Hulk
back.
is you mean Rolk?
Rolk.
Obviously,
Yeah, sorry.
Love that book. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite of my books.
It is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Can we get some spoilers from you?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Is it like a legal
maybe
thing?
a hint
It's
to who might the Red Hulk be?
well,
Are you guys still
I mean,
figuring it
I
out?
don't want you to get in trouble with your editors or anything like that.
yeah. I really shouldn't give you any hints as to who Rolk might be, but I can tell you, there might be more than one multicolored Hulk out there.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like a purple Hulk.
Maybe.
Ooh.
That's all I can say.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is only like, several years into the series, and
Yeah.
they've been promising to reveal for a while,
Right,
since issue 1, I believe. But that's no
Well,
reason.
really, I think he's building the tension.
Right.
Building
Right.
Exactly. It's about the journey,
Right,
really.
right.
It's
The
about
journey-
the journey more than the...
The journey is the destination.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm enjoying your current work, as I've enjoyed
Most.
all
Yeah,
most
yeah.
whatever.
I mean, let's
you.
be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, even the best of writers, they occasionally have an off issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think Warren Ellis has written some of the best comics, in the industry, but he's also written some of the worst. So, I mean, there's like one or two Jeff Loeb things that we may not have enjoyed as much as
Really?
some of the other ones.
I'm not following you.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that, not as good as, like let's say, your best work, which I would probably say is like your Batman stuff with Tim Sale.
Okay.
The Batman stuff you did with Jim Lee, not as good.
Interesting.
Still good, but maybe it's just because I'm not much of a fan of Jim Lee.
See, I actually love the Hush series. That was one of my favorites that he's done. But I see what you're saying. You're saying every home run can't be a grand slam. It's still a home run.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, the way that I look at the Jim Lee work the Batman work that I did with Jim
Right.
Lee, rather, is I made a shitload of money
Right.
on that,
So
and
that-
continue to make a shitload of money on that.
There is that.
Okay,
So,
alright.
so
you're
where
not
you see
Quality.
weak story, I see huge paycheck.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay,
Which is really the important thing to me.
it's actually incredibly refreshing.
Yeah.
To hear a writer actually say that, this is for the money.
Right.
Yeah.
I like it.
We all have to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I appreciate that
Yeah.
honesty.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I'm proud of Hush.
Right.
I really am. I think it worked as a mystery,
Yeah.
even if it was pretty obvious from the beginning that, spoilers, Tommy Elliott was Hush.
Oh.
Did you guys miss that? You look a little befuddled.
Well, to be fair, I only have the first trade paperback.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's been like 6 years. I probably was never going to get the second half.
Probably not. Yeah, interesting. Okay. I didn't need that sale anyway, so that's okay. Enough
you're doing fun. You're
millions of other people bought
Yeah,
it.
there's the 2 volumes of trades.
Yeah.
There's the
Absolute
edition.
Damn
There's,
right, yeah.
A full
Hardcovers.
hardcover.
Don't think I didn't push for that absolute edition.
Oh,
either.
I
I was the extension on my house wasn't going to build itself.
Yeah, right.
So,
Understandable.
You needed another garage or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I understand.
so but yeah, I stand by all of my work regardless of
critical reception.
critical reception. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I gotta respect that.
Well, there's a lot of naysayers on the internet who just want to cause a stink and be hurt.
Yeah.
And just, be dicks.
Yeah.
Not
a good dick.
Not a good dick.
No,
right,
not a dick like me.
Right. No, right.
A dick like a jerk.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like how there's two. Like there's that's bad, or hey, that's bad.
Right,
right.
Like damn, that's bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the kids.
Man,
say.
that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
That is good. Do you guys have paper? I need to write this down.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this going to be an upcoming?
It might be.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, we were watching the magic happen.
It's the creative. I mean, you never know when creative inspiration is going to hit you.
I can.
Yeah,
can you see those bumps in my arm?
You have goosebumps.
Wow.
This is.
I like how you put it in quotes.
That's good stuff.
This is actually like. It makes me want to start carrying around like a notebook or a sketchbook wherever I go.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like we've just seen Jeff show us, inspiration can strike at any time.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's amazing. We just,
Absolutely.
Wow. I do. I have chills now.
Like, for instance, I was watching a documentary on the Discovery Channel about cannibalism once.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's really. I can't believe that there are people that eat other people. I mean, who would even do that? That's got to be the most shocking thing I can think of. And so when I was writing Ultimatum, I was like, what's the most shocking thing that I can... Because that's really what I was trying to do with that.
Right. Shock and awe.
Yeah. Because you're right towards your artist's strengths, really. And with David Finch, it's shock and it's violence and it's
gritty.
And gritty,
Right.
It's dirty. And so I was thinking, what's the dirtiest, most outrageous thing that I could think of? And that was when I wrote The Blob Eating the Wasp.
Wow.
Obviously. Okay. And it was inspired by that documentary.
I really
Wow.
I really like the way he draws water too.
Yeah, he draws the shit out of water.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I was sure that there was so much water in that book. I mean, I flooded New York.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody else can say that they flooded New York. I flooded New York with my words on paper.
Wow.
It was and David Finch really just drew his life on those pages in that water. Yeah, he really did. It was amazing.
In fact, I would say probably so much so that he's now over at DC. Because
that was...
You wrote for him the pinnacle of his career.
Absolutely,
he had to find greener pastures
it's
to move
true.
on to for new challenges.
He literally had to go to another universe to tell his story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
You, Jeff Loeb, exhausted every Marvel potential out of David Finch.
I am proud to have done that.
Awesome.
That's
Definitely.
amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know that the scene that you're talking about, the blob eating the wasp, shocking. I think is
it's like burned into my brain.
Yeah, right. And,
made me vomit. Honestly, the first time that I saw it,
Really?
Wow.
when I saw it on the page,
you wrote it.
I wrote it.
In your head.
I had an idea of what it would look like, but the way that he drew it, really, I projectile vomited all over my computer screen because I saw a scan of it originally.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't actually buy comics. I
you get the
download
comp
them.
box.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Not downloading. That's illegal.
Right.
But
Right.
the comp box definitely. So yeah.
Wow. That's something.
Tastes like chicken.
That was it was really pivotal.
But
scene in
you
that
don't
story.
know what chicken tastes like?
I don't. That
it's
honestly,
just a
that
phrase
wasn't
that you've heard.
that was an editorially mandated line.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
a
that
lot
wasn't
of
yours.
times I just do what they tell me to
So
do.
that really wasn't your line then.
That was not my line. It was
Okay.
my scene, but it was not my line.
Okay, all right.
No, the
Well,
editor.
sometimes you gotta kowtow to the bosses.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
They give me my work.
that changes some of my perceptions or whatever. So,
Really?
yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's I mean, we have never been this close to the comics creative process ourselves. I mean, we've done our own comics,
Right.
But I mean, this is like the big leagues, and we're playing in some Sandlot,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know if you've read our. We
Do you guys do comics, really?
Yeah.
Well, mostly him, but yeah,
We both do.
I had no idea. I did not know that.
Maybe sometime, I don't know, in the future. I know you're busy, but if you ever want to work on a project or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be
Yeah,
exciting.
it's always my pleasure to give a start to some young up and coming creators like I did with Ed McGuinness or Jim Lee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jim Lee is. I mean, he'd been in the field at least
Had he really?
a decade.
I
Probably.
don't think so. Honestly, I hadn't seen. If he had, I hadn't seen anything from him
Really?
in a long time.
I mean,
if he had been doing anything,
pretty acclaimed run on X-Men in the late 80s.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
I had no idea. This is news to me.
Was that
Bobcats?
Wild.
Wildcats.
Yeah.
I've
Although I would
never
love to
heard
see
of that.
a Bobcat Goldthwait comic.
Oh, that'd be great.
Such a good idea.
There's like a bunch
still
of
got the pen?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I'm watching this happen. This is amazing.
Goldthwait.
I don't think you spelled that right.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
It gets the idea across.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
maybe jot down Bobcat next
Hey,
time.
Bobcat.
This is why he has editors.
Oh, that's true.
To catch his spelling
Yeah.
errors. They know what he means. He just may not spell it right. I hear Brian Bendis is one of the worst spellers in the industry.
Really?
Yeah.
That must be a nightmare for whoever reads that because,
A lot of words.
yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
words.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wordy guy.
Yeah.
What do you think of Bendis?
What do I think? Like,
Who are some of your favorite
what am I supposed to?
writers?
What do you want me to disparage him on the air?
No.
I'm not going to do that.
We want you to talk about...
I would never say that I think that Brian Bendis is an overhyped hack. Obviously, I would never say that.
Well, who are some of like the comics writers who you look up to?
Comics writers that I look up to.
Yeah.
John Byrne, I think has done some excellent work in his career.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Next Man.
Force.
Yeah, Next Men, definitely.
I love Next Man.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
2012 was a good Rush song.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
2112.
yeah. I like Rush a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
ABBA is also very good.
Not a fan.
But yeah.
No.
All right. It's not our style of music that I
No,
enjoy.
no.
I don't even.
Okay.
Dancing Queen, is that them?
Yeah,
That is them, yeah.
Okay. Mamma Mia is the musical.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I shouldn't know. That being
Yeah.
not a fan.
Yeah, like
Favorite
I noticed
movie.
about TV and you noticed about musicals
Yeah,
in this
yeah,
episode.
that's
for
weird.
some reason. Okay.
This is a bizarro episode.
It is kind of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think having Jeff Loeb here is really throwing things off for us.
This is like maybe we've been shuttled into Earth 5 or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, wow.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Perhaps a new Ultimate universe.
Maybe.
This could be Ultimate Gutter Trash.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
Gutter Trash would be a really good name for a character.
Oh
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
it would.
I'm gonna
Like
put
a-
that down. I might write write a Gutter Trash character into New Ultimates.
Oh, that'd be-
I don't know where I stand on this. Would you
Gutter
maybe
Trash.
give us credit for that?
I don't. Why? No. Gutter Trash is just a phrase that people use.
maybe if you make it two different words, because ours is one word.
No, ours is two.
Ours is two.
So
okay.
should I make it?
one
Should we
word?
make it one word?
Maybe like hyphenated.
Okay, that works.
I can live with that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's hyphenated.
For some reason I'm seeing Liefeld art whenever I hear the word gutter trash.
Yeah.
Does that?
Do you have any new projects with him coming up?
I don't know. Unfortunately, after Heroes Reborn return.
Oh, that's right. You did work with him.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Was that
Captain America?
Captain America? Yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good call, Rob Liefeld. I'll give him a call.
Yeah. What's he?
Liefeld.
Is he easy to reach? I mean, what is?
He's on the Twitter.
Is
You
he?
can send him a tweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't really know what
No.
Twitter is. Yeah.
I've heard of Twitter.
It's
I've
a
never-
computer thing.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
He doesn't really know about computers.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know about them.
It's
know,
technology.
I'm aware that there are these things called computers. But
Okay.
That's about the extent of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
no, that you're
That's
absolutely
exciting.
right. That sounds perfectly
This
right up
Smash
his alley.
never came out then?
I don't, I don't think it ever
Yeah.
didn't really get off the ground.
Was that Purple Hulk thing?
No,
No, it
There's
was-
no what Purple Hulk. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I
was-
mean your guys' version of it was like a.
Oh, right.
It's
Yes,
like a Hulk,
it was like the Hulk.
but it was
Yes.
kind of purple instead of green.
But
Was
no,
it?
he was Smash.
Really?
Was his name?
Yeah, he
I,
was a big guy.
I saw a big purple guy in Smash.
Big
and
purple guy. He was Smash.
Didn't he have
all
like?
original, ideas.
Completely
right?
original idea.
Didn't he I mean,
Yeah.
but I thought it was like a play because didn't he have like shredded green pants or something?
I
He's a
don't-
purple guy. I mean, it's like the backwards.
I don't see how that is the same
Okay.
as the Hulk.
I thought it was like a
honestly.
yin. I thought it was like you guys
I
doing
don't-
a. I thought it was supposed to be like a funny, like a comedy.
I've never written anything that's funny in my life. Never, ever. I would never. What's the point of doing that?
Oh.
Honestly.
But Teen Wolf, I mean, balls in a vacuum cleaner. That's funny.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I suppose Teen Wolf was a teen comedy.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, though I had a co-writer on that one.
Part horror.
So I wrote all the serious scenes.
Like the horrors.
Yeah,
the horror
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Because
I mean, it's a
originally he was
It's a
supposed to be a werewolf.
What's not scary about that?
who murders his classmates. That was the original pitch.
Oh wow, really?
And then and
So
then
it was like-
and then the studio was all
They wanted to
no.
lie-
We think this is too scary.
They wanted to lie
We
to
we
him.
want a vehicle for Michael J. Fox.
Okay.
Can you do that for us?
Wow.
And I
So
said,
you had to
well,
outsource
That's
that.
why.
Yeah.
That's why you added the van, because you thought they meant literally a vehicle.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And
yeah,
you had Styles.
Styles was there
surfing on the
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Originally, Boof was not in the movie. She was
Really?
added later on.
Was that another editorial?
That was another. Yeah, that was.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's all fucking corporate, man.
Red
It's-
tape and
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you want to work, you gotta just bend over and let them do whatever they want.
This is like listening to the DVD commentary of Teen Wolf that I always wished was there.
Right.
Like I'm finding out tidbits and info bites or whatever.
You know what? If you want to watch Teen Wolf later, we can watch it and I can
that
tell
would
you.
be awesome.
You know this scene.
Wow.
I
commentary.
hate this scene.
Yeah.
I did not write this scene.
Because that's what it feels like when you watch a DVD commentary. You're like, I'm in the room with these people that are behind
Who
this.
made it? Right.
Yeah.
This is the real deal we're talking about here.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. I'm excited.
Yeah. Originally, basketball was not a part of Teen Wolf.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it? What was it?
It was
'Cause that
lacrosse.
Really?
Originally, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that English or French or?
It's I think it's
maybe?
Canadian?
yeah, it's some sort of French Canadian. I think
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
know.
yeah.
I haven't researched lacrosse honestly. I know I have a working knowledge enough of it to write it into the Teen Wolf script.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I mean, you're good with like small scenes. That reminds me, I really wanted to mention this before. Like in Commando, I mean, like it's like with some of your comics when there's panels with no dialogue, but they still tell a story. They move it along. There's this montage towards the beginning part of Commando where. You see this hard ass Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? He's a tough guy. You're used to seeing him.
Oh
as a
yeah, Arnold.
But then there's this montage that shows the audience his other side, right? Like,
right.
there's- like my favorite, and this is like I think about this every time I brush my teeth. There's a scene where him and his daughter, Alyssa Milano,
Right.
they're feeding.
she's
Hot.
Oh, not in this movie though, because she's like 13.
Hot.
Yeah.
But but they're feeding a doe out of their hand, like together. He's like knelt
Doe?
down,
Like-
well,
A deer, a female deer.
Oh, okay. Alright.
like Sweet Tooth.
Okay.
But but they're feeding them out of the hands, and like Arnold's laughing, and he's looking down at his daughter, and they're having a great time. And there's no words. There's like a music overlay, but it says so much.
Yeah.
It's like pages of dialogue.
Yeah.
Couldn't say that.
No, definitely not.
Like not even 1,000 words. Just like I said, picture.
I remember when I wrote that. I wrote fade in on montage.
wow.
Arnold and Alyssa Milano feeding a doe from their hands, and that was all I wrote.
And they shot that.
They shot that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
See, I think
That
that's the
was
case of
perfect.
having the director on your side. Then.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
And other writers may have overwritten that.
Right, right.
Like said, can you imagine Alan Moore writing that scene? Like a large rock in the left corner,
He would have been
Yeah,
describing
but
everything.
it would
that
have
was
been
in the
35
background.
pages long instead of 3 lines.
I was gonna say you wrote like 11 words or whatever.
Yeah.
Or some other writers would have just filled it with just expiratory dialogue, and then Arnold actually saying, "Hello, my daughter, let us feed this doe."
Right,
Yeah.
hands."
right.
There would have been voiceover of
Right.
Arnold,
Yeah,
I
it's
love to
amazing.
feed those sometimes.
And Bennett had to let off some steam.
Yeah.
I mean that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean that was just great.
This is how I relax. I pride myself in my impressions.
This
Yeah.
is that was actually very good. Yeah, but that scene that you described that is I think a pure example of the elegance of a Jeff Loeb
Oh, yeah.
written project.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Subtle.
Subtle.
Yeah.
That's what I think of. A lobe equates to the subtle.
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Wow, this is so exciting.
This has been amazing. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know Jeff Loeb has to has to go. He has some other commitments that he made.
Jeff Loeb actually has nowhere to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think he meant. Actually, we.
Oh, really?
We have some other things.
Really?
Got some plans.
I mean, it's great to have you here, but I mean,
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go watch WrestleMania. I don't know what are you doing?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I was going to watch
cool.
Probably a couple movies, maybe play some video games.
But we can.
That sounds great.
He had to go.
That sounds.
Maybe you guys can do the Teen Wolf commentary thing and just tell me about it.
Yeah. Do you mind if I?
Or
Do you have any food? Actually, I'm getting kind of hungry.
I have some rye bread and some turkey.
I love rye bread. Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't mean to pawn him off on you.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
No, I'll just, give me your number and I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right,
Definitely.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just leave me your email address.
Okay, yeah, no, that'll work.
Shit. I would love to watch Teen Wolf with you and everything.
Yeah,
But,
it sounds like a great idea.
Maybe we could go hang out with him and go watch WrestleMania.
Okay.
Well, say mine's
I'm good with that.
Mine's like an invite, like one of my friends.
Right,
So
and then you're inviting us.
I really appreciate this.
No,
Yeah,
I would love to, but it's
so
like,
awesome of you, man.
It's like awkward because he's like, hey,
No,
you and your
you
girlfriend
totally.
wanna come over?
He invited you, and then you're bringing
Right.
some guests.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say I already asked him if I could bring my girlfriend.
I'm Jeff Loeb,
That's true.
okay? You take me with you.
You can bring her too.
I'll call him. I could call him and see.
We can ride with you. Or we could. Jeff can ride with me to your house, and then we can go from there.
I'll just write down
the.
I'll just write down the address and you guys meet me there.
Sure. Yeah.
Either way works.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I'm really excited about this.
I think I remember the address. I'll just write it down and. Yeah,
I mean,
maybe. Well, would it be better if we followed you?
well,
I think let's
I gotta run.
follow.
I gotta run home and
Yeah.
walk my dog.
We'll just-
we'll
Oh, really?
Yeah.
we'll walk your dog with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I love dogs.
Yeah, I love Uma. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I'll make a call or something. Okay. Well, yeah, sounds great.
Excellent.
Sweet.
I'm excited to watch WrestleMania with you guys.
Yeah, I haven't watched wrestling in ever, but
All right.
the opportunity to do so with Jeff Loeb would be amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
Maybe you'd get some
Inspired
new
to-
ideas.
yeah.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
could write like the wrestler part 2. Like.
Yeah,
I could do that. I could totally do that.
Try to get back into movies a little.
Yeah. I like to dabble.
Comic thing is probably going to die out pretty soon.
Probably, honestly, with print as dead as it is.
Well, maybe I'll give you guys the real address then. I mean, that was my plan from the beginning. But that sounds good.
Excellent. Yeah.
Wait, so
It could inspire future issues of Roll.
I was just thinking out loud.
okay.
But yeah, this sounds great. Awesome.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Sweet. Well, Jeff Loeb.
It has been an honor. Seriously.
Yes,
Thanks a
And,
lot.
and for
Fun.
me as well, honestly, this has been a great time with you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh shit! I have one more question before
Okay.
you go.
Okay. Shoot.
You still studio mates with Jeff Johns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? Wow.
Yes.
Do you guys inform each other's work or anything like that? Or?
Well, I did sort of let slip that maybe more than one multicolored Hulk thing.
Oh,
you're alluding to. Wow. I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes
heavy.
an idea is so good that you just have to use it over and over and over again.
That's amazing.
I totally understand.
That's
that.
amazing.
Chris Claremont told me that once.
Really?
And it was
I
words to live
just
by.
once. He just told you once.
Just once.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he went on and on about it.
He did, yeah. He
Pages
talked,
of
yeah,
dialogue.
definitely.
Okay.
He talked to me for like 3 hours
But it was just
about
that
it.
one time.
But it was
Right,
just
right.
the one time.
Wow.
Yeah. But
It
yeah,
stuck
Jeff.
with him, and
yeah.
It's Jeff and Jeff. Wow. I just now.
Yeah, you just put that together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And neither one of them are spelled traditionally either. if you
That's
think
true. Wow.
That's kind of interesting.
Well, mine actually is short for Joseph.
Oh, is it really?
It
Really?
is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just be Joe then?
No, it's Jeff.
I think Joe is short for Jeff, or Joe is short
Joe
for
for
Joseph.
Joseph.
No, the short form of Joseph is Jeff. I'm sorry.
But we have a friend
Wait
whose
a
name
minute.
is Joseph, and everybody calls him Joe.
That's weird. I've never heard that.
Wait a minute. Have
before.
you on your birth certificate? It just says Joseph, right?
Joseph
Yes,
Loeb.
Joseph Loeb.
So your name is Joseph. Joe.
No, it's Jeff.
I think.
I think when you shorten a name, you don't cut out the middle. you
cut off the end. Yeah,
right. Yeah.
It's like
Well,
the-
I
the
think
suffix
that
of the name.
you can do whatever you want with the name because it's your name.
Huh. That's interesting.
Hence
That's a very like. Did you grow up in the '60s?
No,
That's kind of a.
50s.
maybe.
That's interesting. Your name is actually Joe.
Huh. Yeah.
Another revelation here
Yeah.
on the show.
Huh.
That's amazing.
Jeff.
Okay, Jeff. Yeah,
Sure.
whatever.
But
It's like how I knew a guy in high school we called Stinky. His
Yeah.
name was Pete, but
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
okay, so
Yeah.
so it's more of a nickname than Jeff.
No, it's the short form of Joseph is Jeff.
okay.
Okay.
So the short name for Barbara Gordon, you just call her Bra.
No, it's Babs.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
This has been informative.
Yeah, this is great.
Awkward, maybe.
A little awkward. Well, we're nervous.
Yeah.
that's
visibly.
understandable. I'm a big star.
Right.
Right.
You
I
know,
understand.
I tried to meet you once in Wizard World Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got kicked out of the line.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I was just standing in line, and then one of the dudes in the orange shirts came up to me and said, "Hey, this line ended 3 people ago."
Huh?
And so, and I was 4 people back
wow.
from meeting you.
That's not
Were
cool.
you trying to get something autographed?
Yeah, I had what did I have? I had Long
Captain
Halloween.
America Reborn?
No, that's Ed Brubaker.
No, Heroes Reborn Captain America is what.
Oh, okay. No,
No? Okay.
no, it was
Personal favorite work. That's why I
Okay,
asked.
no. My personal favorite of yours is Challengers of the Unknown.
Nice.
So
that was
probably
good shit.
Maybe good enough to sign him here.
Could you?
Sure, absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, that was originally supposed to be a 12-issue series.
Yeah.
And it got cut off at 8.
Really? Why?
So,
I mean,
that was a marketing thing. I don't know exactly what it was.
Well,
But I could write out the
with
the
plot
remaining
for
4 issues for
Wow.
you if you'd like.
That would be. It's
Wow.
It's like how artists sometimes draw a sketch.
Yeah.
You're gonna draw.
I'm going to do a
draw
script sketch.
Wow. A script sketch. I've never heard of that.
A scritch.
Wow.
So you just drop the middle of it.
I just made that up.
yeah.
You could just call it a script kitsch or something.
Scritch.
Script. I like it. Create a new term right here on the show.
That's what I do. I'm a creator.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, I'm marveling at this paper. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
And I see
There are
the-
so many ideas on
the
here.
Bobcat Goldthwait,
Yeah.
bad in quotations with an underline, all capitalized.
Scritch.
Scritch, write that down. That's amazing.
All right.
This has been.
This has been great.
It's like peering into the Da Vinci's.
And let's
Sketchbooks.
let's go ahead and stop this so that you can get those books autographed, so you can write out the scripts for me.
Definitely.
Scritches, and we'll go hang out and watch some wrestling.
Should I
Love
announce
it.
the movie?
Oh fuck yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jeff. Of course, we review comics and movies throughout the show.
Okay.
At the end of every episode, we announce what we're going to be doing next week. So
Okay.
we got to go ahead and
I don't-
take care of that business.
Yeah, I don't usually get to the end of the episodes.
Oh,
Right, right.
Yeah, that's fine.
The next episode, I was gonna suggest we watch John Carpenter's The Thing.
Wow.
It's not the Ben Grimm thing.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
And if
That's
you-
too
if you're
bad. I like
familiar.
him.
Yeah. Oh, me too. He's one of my favorites. Actually.
Yeah.
Wow. That's not a movie I own
I think
Yeah.
I killed him.
or have ever seen.
Nice. Awesome.
So yeah, I'm excited.
I think my roommate owns it on DVD.
All
so
right.
Grab that.
Cool. All right. So The Thing next week. This week though, Jeff Loeb is with us. That is
It's our first. We've had a couple guests before. This is our
they're
first.
just our friends. This
Yeah.
is our first celebrity guest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're honored.
And we got the best of the best, the biggest and the brightest, Jeff Loeb.
Well, I'm glad that I could be here for you guys.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Yeah.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
clap for yourself.
Oh, can I? Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Sweet.
I'm pretty great.
You are.
Maybe you'll get Frank Miller next time. That'd be pretty awesome.
Wow.
I love his work. Big fan.
Yeah, we've
We've talked about it.
talked about him.
Have you really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you guys are fans. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So let's go ahead and take off then.
Wrap it up. Well, thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you
Jeff.
again, sir. Thank you.
My
Jeff.
pleasure. Thank you.
Can I call you Joseph?
Jeff.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks.
Gutter Trash can be downloaded at www.guttertrash.net, iTunes, Podcast Alley, and Feedburner. You can also find us at myspace.com/guttertrash_net, seanborn.net, and buyerbewarecomics.blogspot.com. Contact us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening to Gutter Trash. We'll see you next time.